Baby chicks are now 9 weeks old. It's time to introduce them to the flock. You can do this a bit earlier, and actually the process can stop from day one, but slowly and gradually, as the chicks are very delicate and might get injured from the pecking of adult hens. It might be fatal too in some cases. The chicks might also fight with each other from time to time, and some might also get injured, but that's just the natural way that every animal or bird learns dominance or fighting or preying from their siblings. I have had some blood injuries in these chicks too, but that is normal. So I have the chicks inside this cage, which is quite spacious for chicks. I open my adult chicken flock daily for free ranging, and at that time, my adult hens and the rooster come to visit these chicks, but from the outside of the cage only. Place some food for the outside chickens so that they get to spend some time outside this cage and get acquainted with the young chicks inside. This is for the protection of the chicks, and they flocks gets to know the chicks and vice versa without any further interaction. I continue this for up to a month. After that, when the adult hens are free-ranging, I open my chicks for free-ranging too, but they seldom interact, as the mother hen keeps the chicks on a side from the adult chickens, and they too give the chicks some space. You can see that the little chicks are taking a dust bath, but the adults are nowhere in sight. I did not go too near, as they all come on to me thinking I have some food for them. Now for the tricky pot. After the month of little introductions, you now have to give them a little up-close time. For this I give them the treats together, so they have to eat together at the same place. But you have to be careful for if something goes wrong, because any adult hen can attack the little ones. These interactions deeply depend upon the role of the mother hen. If she has a high place in the hierarchy, her chicks will be respected too. Even as I speak, you can see some pecking from the adult chickens, but the young don't seem to mind and go about their business, as chickens are somehow always hungry. You can also hear some distress calls from the chicks, but that is completely normal. Hens can injure each other when finding their position in the pecking order, which is another name for the hierarchy of chickens. You will notice that the young chicks will also peck and fight with each other for their own roles in the pecking order. But of course these chicks themselves come at the bottom of the hierarchy, so you have to be present to keep check. I keep them in separate cages until they are at least 4 months old. But at that time too you have to have ample space and also food and water in the coop or cage so that they don't fight for space or food. Do this daily for at least 2 weeks in your own supervision before completely letting them free range together. All of this method is applicable when you buy pullets or cockerels, which are young hens and roosters. I hope this information helps you in the future. Until the next video, take care. Goodbye.